Hello, ladies, and welcome. I'm Jodi, your yoga breathwork and menopause coach. Today's video on sleep is short but effective. I'll guide you through three simple and my favorite yoga poses for sleep, a calming breathing technique to help you fall asleep faster and enjoy more restless nights. As many of us know, menopause can bring on sleepless nights and restless tossing and turning, but don't worry, I've got you covered. I'll be sharing three of my favorite yoga poses, a relaxation breathing technique to calm your mind, to release tension in your body, and prepare you for a deep, peaceful sleep. We'll start with child's pose to unwind the back and hips, move into a seated forward bend to gently stretch the spine and hamstrings, and finally, we'll finish with legs up the wall pose to calm the nervous system and enhance relaxation. I'll also share a tip to help you drift off more quickly at night, and you can do this in bed like I am, or grab your yoga mat, grab some pillows, and let's get ready to sleep soundly. Okay, we're going to get started in a seated position. Grab your pillows, whatever you have to make you feel comfortable. If you want to lean up against the back of the bed, if you're on your yoga mat, maybe come up against the wall. You can extend your legs out. You can place maybe a couple pillows underneath your legs. This is all about being comfortable and really starting to relax your body to prepare for sleep. Okay, so we're going to start just with a mindful breathing technique that we're going to use as we practice these postures. Okay, and it's simply called relaxation breath. So we're going to inhale through the nose for a count of 4, and then open your mouth and exhale out for a count of 8. But when you exhale, this is important. You want to make a sighing sound, like you're fogging up a mirror, that H-A-ha sound, like this. It's very breathy, right? Very kind of ocean-like. The reason we want to do this is because that slight constriction in the throat stimulates the vagus nerve, which turns on the parasympathetic nervous system, and that's rest and digest, and that's what helps us relax and prepare ourselves for sleep. So we want to incorporate this breathing technique, and actually hearing the sound of the breath is very calming as well. So you want to make sure that as you're breathing, you can hear yourself making that vibrational ha whisper sound with the breath. So let's start in, you can sit, you can lay back if you want. That's perfectly fine. Just find a comfortable position for us to breathe for just about 1 minute. Okay, so sit up nice and tall, not too crazy. Again, we're trying to relax the body, but lengthen up through the spine if you're seated, and if you're on your back, just take a comfortable position. Let's inhale through the nose for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale for 8, like this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Do it again for a count of 4. Take it at your pace, our breathing capacity, right? Everyone's different. And then exhale out for a count of 8. Make sure you can hear the breath. It should be soothing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale again for 4. Exhale 8. Okay, now let's come back to a natural breath. So we are going to come into our first pose, which will be a seated forward bend. Okay, so you're going to extend your legs out in front of you. I'll move over to accommodate all the space that my dog Miley needs here. Now, in this posture, you can, and which I really like to do, is just place a pillow, 1 or 2 pillows underneath here, just to be able to relax. The goal here, right, is not to coming super strong and stretching and getting all yang in our postures, right? We want to be relaxed and just feel as little effort as possible. These stretchings are gentle. They're not super intense, okay? So we're going to hold each pose for about 1 minute. And if you want to hold it longer, which you probably will want to, you can pause the video, or these poses are very simple to remember. So if you want to do it on your own, you can just do it. I wouldn't even time it. I would just do it until you're starting to feel your body relax, okay? But we're going to do it for time purposes in this video. for a minute. So just start to fold over, relax your head down, and then you can assess here if you need maybe another pillow just to relax through your forehead. And just notice here, if you're propped up too much and you don't really feel much of a stretch, then you might need to take a pillow out. And slowly let everything get heavy, breathing in through your nose for 4. Open mouth for 8. And again, in for 4. And out for 8. Find your rhythm, your pace of the breath. All right, slowly start to release out. And let's move on to the next posture, which is child's pose. So in child's pose, you're going to come on to your knees, open your feet up nice, or bring your feet together and open your knees up nice and wide. Sorry, honey. Okay. Bring maybe a pillow right back in front of you. Again, 1 or 2 pillows. You might not want a pillow. That's totally up to you. I love having a pillow. Especially, this is a great one if you wake up in the middle of the night and you're really feeling restless in your body or your mind and you're having a hard time getting back to sleep. This posture I love, okay? So I usually will just put a pillow underneath and I'll just kind of hug the pillow. It's really comforting actually to kind of hug the pillow and just feel yourself supported underneath. You can rest your head on one side. And again, come back to your relaxation breath. Inhale for 4. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out for 8. Try to relax your body. Just get heavy. If you stretch the spine, it really starts to promote more relaxation in the body. Continue focusing on your breath. And slowly start to come on out. All right, the final pose that I'm going to share with you is legs up the wall pose. I like to practice this with a pillow underneath my head. So I'm just going to place a pillow here. Now the key here, you want the legs, you want to get your legs up as close as possible to the headboard. So you're going to want to kind of scoot in a sideways position and then roll onto your side and then onto your back. And then you can just kind of pull yourself in a little bit more and bring the pillow under your head, make the adjustments you need to, and then relax your arms by your side. You can relax them out and up. Really, it just depends, right, on how your body is feeling in the moment. And once you're feeling relaxed, you're moving back into your relaxation breath, inhaling through your nose for 4. Open mouth, sigh out for 8. Continue exploring the rhythm of your breath. The next pose is really good to do right before you go to bed. Very gently release back out. Take your time. Okay, so now just getting ready for bed. We're going to come into a reclined position. I sleep with an eye mask, and if your room is not pitch black, I suggest you sleep with an eye mask as well. So just put the eye mask on and lay back and just find a nice relaxing, comfortable position supported by your pillow, making sure the room is dark or you have your eye mask. I like to listen to binaural beats, really helps with my sleep. And my hack for falling asleep a little faster is to start to count from 1,000 down. And before you know it, I should say, you'll know it's working when you start to lose count and you forget where you left off, and then you just pick up somewhere. That's when it's starting to work. You're starting to relax. You're moving into that space of sleep, and then eventually you'll fade off into a beautiful, blissful night of sleep. So let's start by counting down from 1,000, and I hope you sleep well tonight.